What's up, YouTube? It's your girl Rochelle, and I am back with another video. Hoping that I don't have too much echo. I am filming in a different space today, but we are getting it done. Thank you guys for tuning in and watching my content. I really appreciate you guys for supporting my Flawless August series, where your girl has been dropping a video every single day for the rest of August. And we're here, y'all. We made it to the finish line. Today is Tuesday, August 31st, and I'm just so happy and proud of myself for accomplishing this highly strenuous task. And I'm just happy that we made it to this point, because your girl is tired, but not tired like in a bad way. It's like a good tired, because I really had a lot of content that I wanted to shell out, and I'm glad that I was able to get that done. Now, before we dive into today's video, thank you for liking, sharing, and subscribing, you guys at abomb.com. And don't forget, today is the last day to enter my Louis Vuitton giveaway for reaching 5,000 subscribers. Y'all, we about to just say this is a 6,000 subscriber giveaway, because I was in the middle of traveling and putting this giveaway together for reaching this special milestone. And you guys just showed out, and by the time I got home and presented the giveaway, we were already at 6,000 subscribers. So thank you so much. And I can't wait to see what we do next. But in today's video, okay, I'm inside of my Happy Planner Classic Edition, which I have microed down with the ring size so that it'll fit in my Louis Vuitton agenda, which still has not gotten any love, but it's okay. And I wanted to share with you guys what my August has really been looking like. I usually have a boatload of goals right here. I have notes right here to myself. And for the months of July and August, that simply did not happen. I had one goal for the month of August, and that was to survive. And I have no regrets about that. I needed this month to be easy. It needed to feel fun. And I did not put a lot of pressure on myself to really stick to, my normal schedule, because I knew I would be traveling the entire month, and I knew we would be coming back home to Hawaii and instantly moving into a new place that was unfurnished. And so, we literally had to set up camp. And so I encourage you to definitely do what makes sense for you in your life, your current life. Just because you were able to handle a lot of things before, maybe you have that, maybe you're at the moment where, I can't handle all of that anymore. And that's the moment that I gave myself. I gave myself all the grace, and I was like, you know what, Rochelle? Do the least. Still budget, but do the least. And so that's what we got going on, the least right here. But your girl still budgeted. So let's dive into the numbers. First, let's briefly go over my weekly spread. I wanted to share with you guys who have questions about my color coding system. What I basically like to do is track our spending and make sure that we are diversifying our income and our spending. I don't want all my money, all our hard work to be going to one thing. That's not fair to the rest of whatever I have going on in our life. And so we just always try to multitask. So purple for the month of August, these colors do change, but for the month of August, purple means bills, green means income/reimbursements, blue is business, gray is eating out, and red is spending. Now, eating out, I did not track in the month of August, because except for one transaction, and that's because I used my cash from our travel sinking funds binder to cover pretty much all of our food expenses for the month of August. So that felt really, really good to not have to budget money out for groceries, for takeout, for whatever. It all came from money we had saved over the course of the year. So let's dive into the income, shall we? So we had Micah's 2 major paydays, which were here on these 2 Fridays. We had what else did we have? We had some travel business income. I am a travel agent. I really am only doing select travel right now because it's just so many moving parts to traveling right now. But I did have a customer, and it actually was a customer that I wasn't planning on having. Like, she actually is a YouTuber, a really big YouTuber, not in our niche. She's someone I watched for years, and I saw that she was in Hawaii, and I went in her DMs and I asked if she needed any help, and I was able to help her score some excursions. And so definitely am so pumped that I was able to connect with her. She's a really sweet person, and I'll let you guys know if she shouts me out, because had a little fangirl moment. But anyway, that was cool. Then as far as my business, I brought in $40.62 here early in the month, and then at the end of the month, I brought in $107.78. I really only track my business expenses for myself and my daughter at the start and at the end of the month as far as income, because we use Wix, and I just have it automatically depositing into our account every month. So every time we get paid, whether somebody chooses to book one of my services, one of my coaching visits, which are definitely available to book at RochelleAdamson.com, starting as low as $15. Or if they choose to support me by buying a product. I'm rocking my Peace, Love, and Budgets t-shirt right now. I love it so much. But anyway, that's what I had. And then I had someone cash at me and for an in-person business product. And so that was $40. So, oh, and then I had I forgot about that. They placed an additional order, the same person, so total $140. This is why it's good to just track it. I did also have some transactions, $33.68 for 2 clients. And so I think that's everybody. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, those are my 5 clients that I currently have. So I just kind of know how much it costs to work with the clients. And so I know how much income I should expect for the month. Eva, she did really good, even though she was closed due to travel. She still brought in $20.51 at the beginning of the month. She had an order, and then she had a couple of orders totaling $99.92 for the month. And that was just amazing because we weren't planning on being open. Like, you know, once we're traveling and moving, all of her products were stored away safe, but she ran and got her some product because somebody needed some in-person Hawaii delivery. So definitely check out my daughter's website, evashawaiiansheabutter.com. She's going to be restocking later this month, and I can't wait for you guys to see what she does next. I'm really proud of her for taking the initiative and starting her own income. And shout out to the person, I can't remember who it was. I had somebody comment and let me know that because she's bringing in her own income outside of an allowance and gift money, she is eligible to have her own Roth IRA. I went and did it. I set up her Roth IRA, and we're getting the ball rolling on that. So this is what I'm talking about. I love the budgeting community. Y'all hold me down. I love to share the knowledge that I have, but I'm also looking to learn. So don't feel like you can't talk to me and let me know if I'm doing something wrong or if you have a better way of doing it. I am always looking to do better. We're going for easy over here. Okay, so that was pretty much all the income. We did have some reimbursements from my husband's job totaling $99.60. And I think that'll be the last time we have a work reimbursement for his job since we're now switching over to permanent. But he was getting all of his gas for his work car reimbursed. Then we had some bank reimbursements. This was just interest from having money sitting in the account. So like our emergency fund, and just a couple of electronic sinking funds accrued $13.53 of interest. So that was amazing. I did have another travel client just for some research, $25. Oh, and then Micah, it was so funny. We changed our address for our car insurance, and he's in the middle of making sure everything's gravy. And he's like, oh, we're going to get a check. And I'm like, huh? He's like, yeah, we're getting a credit by moving further away from out of the hub, out of the city of Honolulu. We're saving $53.13. So that hit our account. So that was awesome. We had our rental property in Maryland. We got $600 in income for the month for that. So yeah, I am really loving how we're diversifying our income and kind of hitting it from all sides. I had a tenant reimbursement for $40 for some fan blades that had to be replaced, and of course that good child tax credit $250, which if you want to know how we decided to spend that, check out my child tax credit video, Budget with Me and Cash Stuffing. So yeah, pretty good month. I'm always looking at our bills, which is the next thing I want to talk about. Our bills is in purple, and I feel like it's way too many bills, especially here. I ran out of space. Some of them were supposed to be on the 27th, but I ended up having to list them on the 28th. And some of that is partly on me because we have the Apple family plan where up to 6 people can be on one membership. And so the only caveat to that is anytime someone in one of those one of those 6 people decides to buy something either from the App Store or Apple Care or anything, even if it's a TV show or a movie, we take on that expense. And that's kind of just our gift to our parents, both sets of parents that are on the plan with us, my in-laws and my parents. And so, it's just funny though, because when it hits, I'm like, who spent $19.99? Oh, okay. Like it's so funny. Texting them, and me and my mom, we are some old souls, okay? We love watching the original Mission Impossible TV show episodes, and Apple TV got them now. We buy the season. I don't have time for commercials, and that's just what we wanted to spend our little play money on, but I have to remember to reimburse Micah for that because it hits his card. But anyway, stuff like that. We did have to make a lump sum payment on my Apple credit card totaling $1,000. That was, again, just some miscellaneous expenses, such as I got a P.O. box. So I'm going to list that in my video bio below. If there's something you want to send me, I got a P.O. box. I'm just so excited. It took a while because I had to figure out if I was going to be a resident here permanently. But now that I know your girl is officially Hawaiian, I got me a P.O. box. I bought a suitcase right before we traveled because literally we pulled the suitcase out and it was disintegrating. It fell apart. I had an outstanding bill that I found when we collected our mail from Baltimore. So I paid that. I needed a replacement Social Security card. We had a dentist appointment, but it was funny because the thing I didn't list on here, my dentist's office called and said, listen, we just got a reimbursement from your health insurance and you're going to receive a payment of like $450 to your bank account. I was like, okay, just go with it. And so, that we had another reimbursement. And that's why I jot things down, even if I can't remember the exact number. And then I lost my Apple Pencil and had to buy a new one. I was really ticked about that because I am not a person who loses things. And the worst part is I think I left it somehow, like I think it fell behind something in our old place. So if they ever move their furniture, they're going to find like a brand new Apple Pencil because I hardly ever used it. But anyway, those are the bills that I'm looking at. Spotify, I canceled it. Thank you guys for all your commentary and all your feedback. I definitely appreciated that. And another thing I canceled was Epidemic. So starting in the month of September, you will not see it on there. Let me see if I put it on here. Oh, it's on there already from our Budget with Me. I will bleep that out, okay? Got rid of Epidemic. I love their music. I love their music. But like I said, I just couldn't justify it. And especially when you guys are giving me feedback and letting me know, like, girl, it does not matter. So shout out to you guys because remember, I'm always looking to see what I can remove from out of my budget so that I can have the things that I really want to have, which is this baby right here, our Tesla. That is an expense we just are willing to have. We waited 16 years and we drove the cars we kind of liked for 16 years. And then we moved to Hawaii and we sold our car and my husband's job provided him a car for 2 years to drive temporarily. And when we signed on permanent, we had to buy a car. So it was a no-brainer that this day was coming. It was unfortunate that we didn't save for it in time, but it kind of just happened like the job offer hit the table overnight. And that's that's just how it is when you sign on temporarily to work somewhere in another state. We were learning. This is our first job transfer. And if you want to know what it's like and what my husband does for a living and how he got flued out to Hawaii to take on a job, definitely check out my videos. It was a 2-part series that my husband and I did, a sit-down video called What We Do for a Living and how we're able to bring in the income that we're able to bring in. We answered every question. I think we covered everything. Let me know in the comments if there's something we missed. But yeah, all the regular bills. We set up Wi-Fi like we already talked about, $319.41. I talked about that in my August Paycheck 2 video. And this bomb income, how could I forget this bomb income? Wait. Y'all, look how much money y'all made me, $472.71. And I can already tell you guys, this is my second best YouTube income that I've ever gotten. And in the month of August, you guys pulverized that. Like, we made even more money together. I can't wait to share it with you guys. Okay. Now, I think next up on the chopping block as far as bills, I love to pause Dollar Shave. Like, I'll let us build up for a little bit and then I will pause Dollar Shave Club, which is my husband's razors. And I love that we can do that. I love Dollar Shave Club for that, because you don't need a razor delivered to your house 12 times a year. And they give you like a set of 5 based on like what you choose. I like Dollar Shave. Gotta keep Netflix. I do like that. My husband likes his anime. I'm really looking at Apple One, if I'm being honest, because all of our Apple purchases came to $115.28 this month, which just, once it crosses $100, it's on my radar. And I don't use their workouts. I love Peloton. Peloton workouts are bomb. And I have access to Peloton because it was a membership that was included in our stay before at a previous, when we were living somewhere else. And they let us keep it. So, and I have another streaming exercise platform program, whatever, through a friend. So like, I'm really feeling like I don't need it. The only thing I love Apple One for is like the family benefits. Like, we can all watch the same shows. So say like I bought Mission Impossible season 7, my mom can pull up her Apple TV and watch the same season for free $99. So, and we're in 2 different states. So I love that. And we can watch it at the same time, which we do sometimes. And we be like, "Ooh, girl, did you see that part? Ooh, girl, yeah." Anyway, I don't think there's anything else I wanted to share with you guys. Anything else I needed to share with you guys. Yeah, that's it. Now let's dive into our overall numbers. You see what we spent, but how much money did we really make in the month of August? For the month of August, we brought in $6,924.08. And overall, that's pretty good because my husband was off of work the entire month. He's still off of work. We chose to voluntarily quarantine after traveling for a whole month. And we just like to play it safe. When you live on an island with limited hospitals and all of that type stuff, you just really have to be more careful about your footprint. And I'm glad we did, because the governor is making some additional changes, which is going to kind of lock down the island just a bit. And I just love how they do it here. It's why our numbers, even though they're spiking, they're still not as bad as other places. So we're blessed to be in a predicament where we can choose when we want to go back to work. I say we because my husband works and I am the budgeter, and I quit my job so that we could move here. So that's our money, boo-boo. But anyway, what did we spend it on? We spent $6,716.38 on the following. First up was home repairs, which came to $1,306, and that is for our property in Maryland. And if you want to know what it's like being a landlord and having a property and having to maintain it for tenants, check out my video. I'm telling you, I went there. We talked about it all. It is very expensive. Next up are our regular debt payments. That totaled $1,095. And remember, that's from me, putting all that money on my Apple Card so that we could cover just some miscellaneous transactions. And that also covers our regular mortgage payment. Next up are our electronic sinking funds, which came to $851.80. So that's money saved in the bank, show. And I feel like we spent a good bit of that, but it is what it is. And then personal money got $850. That's for my husband and myself and Eva to split so that we can, blow money on whatever we want within reason and not have to explain it. So our investments come from there, our play money, our giving, whatever we want to do with it. Next up is cash envelopes. Cash envelopes got $750. Our debt snowball payment, which is our double mortgage payment, we sent $640 to our mortgage. If you want to know what our mortgage debt payoff journey is looking like for the month of August, you know what it is. Check out my playlist below. And then, what else? Oh, miscellaneous got $636.80. Giving got $200. We saved $200. And I know it looks small compared to how much income we brought in, but we put most of our savings to our electronic sinking funds. And then regular bills got $186.78. So that left us with a balance of $207.70. And that is all the income that my daughter and I brought in for the second half of the month with our businesses. And that's just, passive money that we make doing things we love. So I'm proud of that $207.70. That will all go to our business savings accounts. So, the last thing I got to do before I get out of here is share my breakdown of how we spent our money and what that really looks like. And I'm using the Spending Tracker app, which is a free 99 app in the App Store on all devices. Definitely check it out. It's very easy to use. They now have a Dropbox feature where you can back up all of your, data that you use on there, but and all the info that you type in. So you can use it across different devices. Like I'm using it right now on my iPad. I just have to do the backup. I love it. So 19.44% of our entire income this month went to home repairs, and that was intentional. Because we knew we were flying home to inspect our home for the very first time in 2 years. And so that I don't mind spending money intentionally. It hurt, but it was money that we were able to reinvest back into our property. So we'll take it. We had a series of projects done, like concrete work done out front and back, landscaping and lawn work, junk pickup to clean out a whole space so that my tenant now has an additional bedroom to use. We literally had not been back in 2 years since moving to Hawaii. And so that was nice to be able to give them that. 16.3% of our money went toward debt payments, which is also intentional. 12.68% of our money went to electronic sinking funds. 12.66% went to our personal money. So that was new for us. We normally don't give ourselves that much money, but again, it only looks like it's only higher because we made less money this month because we did not work. My husband just used vacation time, PTO, whatever, and then his job covers the rest because of the voluntary quarantining. So yeah, that's just how they do. Next up is cash envelopes. It got 11.17%. Our debt snowball, which is, I should just name that joke a mortgage snowball, is 9.53%. So in addition to the regular debt payment, we put another pretty much 10% toward our mortgage, and I'm proud of that. Then miscellaneous got 9.48%, which I think is a little high, but it is what it is. We gave we saved, and we spent. No, let me do this separately. We gave 2.98%. We did 2.98% of savings, sent 2.98% to savings, and our regular bills, we spent 2.78% of our whole income. So overall, not bad for surviving the month of August. I think, once you have a magic month where you get paid 3 times in 1 month, which for the month of July, that was us, I knew August was going to be tough. And then if you add on all the things that we went through this month, I counted a blessing that we came out with the money that we have left. We did have to spend our emergency fund, so we're pretty much not starting all the way over, but we got to get our emergency fund back up. So I will give more details in coming videos, but this concludes our flawless August. I am so happy that I was able to share all of this extra content with you guys. And like I said, I am here to help. If anyone wants some one-on-one assistance, I definitely got you. Go head over to RochelleAdamson.com, sign up for my free tips, and stay in touch, y'all. Comment below. Let me know how your month of August went. Is there something you're excited to see happen in September? And I can't wait to share with you guys some additional fun stuff coming your way, okay? I will be choosing our winner for the 5K giveaway on September 2nd. And I will announce the winner on September 3rd or 4th. So I will definitely do that on my YouTube community page. That way everybody can see it. Even if you don't have an Instagram, you can still see who won. All right, I will see you guys in the next video. Until then, peace, love, and budgets.